Hello, Libra. Okay, today I'm here to continue the readings. What's going on and what God wants you to know. So that's what we're asking. So let's see what's gonna come out for you. Where do we find these answers for Libra, please? Okay. Okay. Seems like there's two more decks for you, Libra, but I'm gonna start off with these ones. Okay, so we have very soon, but I'm not sure if it's supposed to be in the upright or reverse. It says clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. Let's see. It's supposed to be in the upright. Well, at the bottom of the deck we have separation. It says time apart from your partner is on the horizon. And then we have worth waiting for. It says divine timing is at work in your love life. We have unrequited love. There's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. Pay attention to the red flags. The signs are cautioning you. And then we have new love. A new person has stirred your romantic feelings. It is safe for you to love. Open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. And we have make the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. And why not? If it is truly great. Definitely. Because you deserve love. You are lovable. So if you know where that great love is, then why not go for it? Reconciliation. Ooh, someone from your past is returning to your life. Is this the new love? It would appear so, and their romantic feelings. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. It says romantic feelings. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. However, children. I'm getting childish. Your love life is being affected by children because they already said look out for the red flags. There's some unrequited love going on here, so that just sounds confusing to me. So very soon, Libra, clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. So it could be you, us, that's holding up a particular relationship, stopping it from taking place. Okay. So, yeah, we have children and then we have retreat. So, are we the ones acting like children, Libras? It's time to disconnect from the world. And then we have forgiving and learning. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments. And this is the problem. From a personal perspective, I'll tell you straight that I don't like getting hurt. And for me, separation is the best thing. I was happy when I saw the separation card at the bottom of the deck because I'd rather be alone than unhappy. And it looks like these men I can only speak for a woman, so yeah. People just can't be trusted with my well-being. My well-being need to be in my own hands. And so I've done that. And I'm much happier. Sometimes you want to have somebody that you can hug on and go somewhere with and talk to on the phone and, talk to, have someone rub your back, you rub theirs, being loved on, having someone to love on. But it's too much, it's more problem than good times. Let's say that there's more bad times than good times, and I'd rather just not get involved in that, because I've seen enough bad times. Now I want some good times, and if I can't be assured that I'm gonna be experiencing some good times or some great times, then I just don't want it. So very soon, clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. And I choose singlehood. I'm gonna choose to wait and build with someone. I'm gonna choose to wait on God, and hopefully God will send me someone who is worth my time, my energy, the effort. Because right now I don't see anybody who fits that description. If I'm happier by myself, then to invite someone else in my life is only to diminish that happiness. Nobody got time for that. Sheesh. So my decision is I'm gonna stay single. I'm not interested. People want people who match them in finances. That's not my desire. My desire is match me in my spiritual wealth. Come close. Or at least have the desire and have the drive. You know what I mean? Put in the work to reach my spiritual level. Then we can talk. Then we can go forward. Then you look like you're worth my time. Okay? I don't care about your material wealth. As long as you're not lazy, as long as you have the drive, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes we're up, sometimes we're down. If you're down and I can help you, I'll help you. The material world isn't as important to me in a relationship as the spiritual world. Because the spiritual world is where all the drama takes place. And if your spirit isn't in the right place, then nothing else goes right. If your mind ain't right, nothing else goes right. So match me in mind, match me in spirit, match me in heart. And then we'll help each other to improve and upgrade. You know what I'm saying? Wherever we're lacking. So nobody's perfect. I still have growing to do, and the other person has growing to do as well. Ask for help from others. Listen to your intuition, Libras. It's up to you. Improving health. For me, by me staying single, it's improving my health. It has improved my mental health. It has improved my physical health. It has improved the health of other relationships around me, because once you have man problem and you're in a bad mood, it's like you cannot give of yourself to your people to the degree that you would if you were in a good mood. It shatters your mood, and therefore everything else around you suffers, and it's not fair to those around me. So it's not just about me, it's about my loved ones as well. I want to make them happy, but I cannot give what I don't have. So if I don't have happiness, I won't be able to give it. So therefore, if a man is not going to help me to increase my happiness, I don't need him. We got within the next few months. Don't stop. We have opportunity. There's an opportunity coming, so look for a sign, because there'll be big happy changes. They say take action, and the most important thing to remember is to remain positive, and you'll have success. Okay? All right. We'll cross that bridge when we get there. Seriously. I choose not to waste my time with men anymore. Players. It's a waste of time. I'll keep my coochie to myself, and when it needs attention, I'll do it myself. The sad thing is, I don't think I've ever met anybody who can do it like me. I don't even know if I did the cards. So we got impatience. You know what? I'm gonna shuffle these cards again. Yeah, they can't do it like me. They're selfish. They only care about them reaching climax, and once they're done, they're done. They don't know how to treat my body. You know what I'm saying? No. No, I'm okay. I love me. Alright, let's go. Let's see. What's the message? Alright. So at the bottom of the deck we have facade. Ooh, there's some fakery going on. Facade. And we have self-worth. And then we have service. And then we have discovery. And then we have instinct. So what is this saying now? This is saying that someone's being false about their self-worth. And then we have the service, which talk about action. So it's like someone is lying about their actual self-worth, and you can tell by the actions that they do. So if their words and their actions don't match up, then that's a discovery, and then you should follow your instinct. Okay, and we got passion, and then we have isolation. Yeah, take that shit away. Why you gonna feel passionate about someone who speaks one thing and then they do something completely different? Be real. If you're shit, be shit. Let me decide if I want to deal with you being shit or not. It's either yes or no. At least I know what I'm working with. But if you want to show me that you're ABC when you're actually XYZ, then that just muddles up everything, and that pisses me off, and then we have a big issue. Most likely you got to go, or I'll be taking myself away. Yeah. And that's balance. Impartiality. We got perfection. That is perfection for this trickery. Because it's a blockage, impasse. You know what I'm saying? And we got destiny, recovery. So we need to recover our destiny, get back on track after that shit. Yeah. So if their words and their actions don't match up, then you have to take yourself away. It's a waste. Thing is, most of them, they just take it for a game. They're not serious about it. It's when they get old and they get worn out and they realize that they need someone in their life as an actual partner and a helpmeet, and that's when they want to come and look you up. I don't want your old wrinkled worn out ass. I want you when you're strong, when you're in your prime, so we can do things and make things. You know what I'm saying? If you can't love me then, you can't love me at that point of your life either. If you can't love me now, don't come check for me at that point. Because I'm not going to be your maid. I'm not going to be your damn caretaker. You want to give all your strength and all your good vibes away to all these worthless people who wouldn't look after. That's another thing. When it comes to relationships, I've discovered that what is important to ask yourself is, if you're down, will this person still love you? Will they still be around you? Will they still support you? Because anybody can be with you when you're up and things are going well for you, when you're beautiful, when you're agile, when you still have all of your members, or you know what I'm saying? If your beauty got destroyed, if your health got ruined, if if you lost your job or you lost your means of income, will they still be there for you? Will that person still help you? And if the answer is no, then you need to let that person go. That's just my opinion, because you're blocking the space where you could actually be building with someone who would actually be there for you in those dark times, trying to help you to get back on your feet. You see? So these fair weather friends, they're not worth it. Because when you're strong, you can do it on your own. When you really need someone is when you're weak. When the tables have turned for you and not in your favor, you need someone that you can lean on. You need someone that would support you. You need a support system. Are they willing to be your support system in the good times and especially in the bad times? If the answer is no, fuck them. This is not a game. At the bottom of the deck, we have regret. Regret. What is that about? Because before I read, what I have to say about regret is, don't regret anything. Because it's either you win or you learn. The bad experiences that I've had with the people who have been, with the men who have been in my life, they have actually taught me what I don't want. They taught me what to look out for. So instead of being bitter, I chose to make me better. I've learned. So I don't regret anything. Yeah, nothing comes for free. You have to pay for everything. And the price I paid was heartbreak, disappointment, sadness, depression. I paid for them. And now I know what I don't want. So, regret. And then we have happiness. And we have trust. Grief. And we have love. That's kind of saying what I just said, because regret, then happiness. Don't regret anything. Be happy. And trust that the grief taught you more about love. They taught you what love is not. you know, because a lot of people they have this stupid saying where they say love hurts. Love does not hurt. Okay? Fake love hurt. Love heals. That's what love does. If love hurts, then what the hell does hate do? Hate already hurts, so love heals. What the problem is people lying about love. They'll say they love you, but then their actions tell a whole complete different story. Okay, the way they talk to you, the things they do to you, the information they hold back from you, and think that they're trying to spare your feelings and shit like that. Sorry you got caught. It's rubbish. Love does not hurt, so scratch that. Love heals. So if someone claims that they love you and yet they keep hurting you, do they really love you? No. Anyway, we got envy, imagination, failure, patience, worry, blame, denial, envy, imagination, failure, envy. It's like some people actually envy how people love. You could be with someone who is jealous of the way that you treat them, how you maintain, how you unafraid to show your emotions. And all they have in their mind is failure. All they have in their mind is failure, so then they project failure. Because first thing they'll say is, you're not for real, you're pretending. You're pretending. So how the hell do I prove that I'm being true? You can't. It's up to the person to choose to believe what they want to believe. It don't matter how hard you try, they're always gonna think and feel the way that they want to. You cannot control someone else's mind or someone else's belief. They have to choose to see what you're doing, see how you're moving with them, and declare that it is sincere and reciprocate. Because a lot of people are afraid to love, you know. Why? Because they're afraid to get hurt. All they're imagining is failure. So we have patience. Everything, I accept that everything happens in divine order. That's what we need to realize. And then we have worry. I am learning that worry doesn't change an outcome. And then we have blame and denial. So now that's the deflection. So now it's like they start to create trouble where there was none. So they find the slightest little thing to justify their reluctance to trust that you're being sincere. So they build mountains out of molehills just to make themselves feel good within. For destroying a good thing. It's ridiculous. but we want to see what you are. So the card to come out, we have let go and enjoy, indeed. And at the bottom of the deck, we have shine your light. Just do you, baby, just do you. All right? When you're just doing you, it's gonna piss them off to see you happy without them and that. But you gave them a chance, so what is the problem? See, now you hand over the case to the Most High. So when they want to act dumb, they think that they're fighting against you when they're actually fighting against the Most High working through you. Because any person of sound mind isn't going to stay in a toxic relationship with anybody. So if you do your part to escape from the foolishness, then trust that God will do the other part. You just have to be strong, you have to be brave, and whatever fight comes your way, know that you're the winner. Yeah, imagine yourself being the winner because you deserve to win. You deserve to be loved. And if somebody else isn't gonna love you, then you have the right to love yourself. And nobody has the right to come in between the love you have for yourself. Unless they're gonna be loving you too. It's a business deal and nobody gets into business to lose. You get into business to win. So if you're in a business deal and it's not going right, you get the hell out. So yeah, let go and enjoy. Let go the fuckery and enjoy your life. So we have shine your light at the bottom of the deck here. And be patient. And the reason why you need to let go is because if you don't let go, you won't be able to shine your light. You'll be forever stuck in that phase of anger and depression and disappointment and sadness, because they don't give a fuck. They're getting what they want from you, but you're not getting what you need from them. So they'll be happy to just take and take and take and take and take, and you're the one who have to be smart enough and brave enough and determined enough to say, no, I'm not giving anything anymore because I'm getting depleted. I'm giving and there's nothing being put back into me. Love is a two-way street. Love is a two-way street. It's not a one-way street. And if you want to be unfair to yourself by allowing someone to come into your life and take of your goodness, then it's completely up to you. But I choose not to live that way. Be patient. Change tracks. And embrace your power. You see what I'm saying? Embrace your power. Not only your personal power, but your divine power as well. Because some people, they choose to go to extremes. There's some work being done in the house. I don't know if you can still hear me. I hope you can still hear me. But some people are willing to go to extremes to try to have their own way with you. So if they're willing to go to extremes, then you must be willing to go to extremes too. Death before dishonor, that's all I have to say. It's that serious. You've heard the stories. I'm sure you have. Fatal vows. Embrace your power and reevaluate your priorities. Your priorities should start with yourself, because if you're not okay, nothing else around you will be okay. Refine your attention on yourself, on your business, on your family, on those things that are giving you love back, on those people and places that are giving you love back, those things that bring you pleasure. That's the only way to shine your light. We have say no and be true to yourself. Be true to yourself. Bust out of your cocoon. If somebody's gonna be in your life and they're making your life worse, you don't need them. You don't need them. You can be happy all by yourself. Let them watch you and admire you from afar. Make sure you look good. Look after yourself. Eat right, rest, do things that put a smile on your face so your muscles in your face stay toned so that you stay looking young. You know what I'm saying? Let them watch you from outside. And be looking fucking great. I'm telling you. Do it for you. Do we have faith? Have faith in the divine plan. By your works you shall get paid. God will send you someone eventually. God will send you someone eventually that makes you happy, that brings out the best in you. Why be with someone who brings out the worst in you? It makes no sense. What are you teaching your children? If you're with someone who brings out the worst in you, you're teaching your children to be toxic. You're teaching your children to be hateful. You're teaching them to be violent. You're teaching them to be disrespectful. That's what you're programming their minds with. You're raising criminals. Basically. Potential criminals. At the very least. Hopefully God will send someone their way to undo the damage that's been done, the mental damage that's been done when they have to grow up in a toxic home. But some of them are not so fortunate. If you can't have a loving environment with your partner, have a loving environment by yourself. It's time for the bullshit to stop. And people want to act like they can't do well on their own. Yes, you fucking can. Yes, you can. Because when you're on your own, a man who is good to you, or a man who is good to me, I don't mind helping to clean up after him. I don't mind cooking and doing the washing and doing extra errands. I don't mind being a helpmeet to a man who is a loving man, who is someone that I can also count on. But if it's gonna be a man who is just in my life taken from me, I'm being great to him and he's not being great to me, then he's a waste of time, a waste of space, a waste of energy. He got to go. You got to go. And when you clear that shit out of your energy, there's less clothes to wash, there's less food to buy, less food to cook, less time, less people to cut your time or divide your time for. So with that motherfucker gone, you got more time for you got more time for your children, you got more time for your parents, your family, for your creativity, for, you know what I'm saying, studying, for, you know what I'm saying. And not to mention the mental space that you clear up by getting rid of the trash. When you clear up the mental space, you have a lot more mental space so that you can be more giving, you can be more present with your people. You understand? You can think clearly, you can function better. If you can't be great together, be great apart. Listening. Aptitude, natural ability. Your natural ability to have companionship. Relationships is a give and receive business. It's an investment. It's an investment of your time and your energy, your money. Who are you investing in? Are they worthy? Would you be better off if you were not investing in this person? We have knowledge and healing. Healing this fickleness. So the knowledge that I'm giving you hopefully is healing your fickleness. You don't have to wonder, oh, should I not? Look at your situation and you will have the answers that you need. Look at your situation in truth and you will know if you should continue to invest in this person, invest in that relationship, even if it's a business partnership, any relationship, mother to child, brother, sister, anybody that's not adding good vibes to your life. You need to separate yourself from them. Especially if they like to call on you and you love to give. What are you getting back? So we have wish, victimhood. Who wants victimhood? Exertion. It's a lot of fucking work. Victimhood is a lot of work. Okay? Encouragement. You're being encouraged to be authentic. Authenticity. Be authentic. Be true. So you can have laughter and kindness instead of abandonment. You're in a relationship with someone, yet you're in a relationship alone. What the fuck is that? Just you doing everything. Don't replace nothing. Replacing you is so easy, so beyond to them. Don't replace shit. You're just getting rid of one problem to invite another. Take care of yourself. Spend some time with yourself. Upgrade yourself. And anybody who comes in there, make sure that they're adding to that shit. Or else, no. No, thank you. Nonsense. Reacquaint yourself with one of your creative pastimes. That's a message for somebody there. You never know, it just might be a lucrative one. So if you can make some money out of that creative pastime, then more power to you, sister or brother. The chances of you picking up trash in this world today is 9 out of 10. See them kind of statistics? 9 out of 10 people that you would approach out there won't mean you well. They're only in it for what they can get from it. Selfishness. Most people is basing their relationships on selfishness instead of selflessness. Mostly because they've been hurt before as well. And it's kind of like, I'm gonna get you before you get me type of thing. Not knowing that they actually got a decent one this time. Then they fuck up that decent one. And if that decent one isn't strong, that decent one then carries on that toxicity in the next relationship, thinking, oh, I'm not gonna give of myself because you just might be here to fucking hurt me too. And I know what I've been through. And shit that the next person isn't even supposed to be paying for, they'll probably be paying for your past people's sins. Your past people's crimes. It's terrible. We need to put an end to it. It's not fair. It's not right. And therefore it must not carry on. It's as simple as that. Because what are we creating? You can't even find a good man. You can't find a good woman. Why? Because everybody's just fucking around. Just doing anything. Anytime. Anyhow. Making people scared to be their true self. Making people afraid to actually experience love. I give God thanks that I've had the opportunity to experience love on more than one occasion. And it's a beautiful fucking thing. It's a beautiful thing. So we have call or meet up with 2 friends or family members. There you go. Actual friends and actual family members who are like friends to you. People that you can talk to, people who you get along with. Okay? Bring that love in your life, because love is a necessary ingredient to a healthy mental life. Love is necessary, and if you can't find anybody to love, love yourself. It still applies. It's just as valid. So yeah. So basically what this is telling me is put your time and your energy into people where the love is being reciprocated. It will benefit you a hell of a lot more. And when your next person comes along, you'll have to allocate some time to them, time to get in to know them and stuff like that. But never give up your people, those who you know love you and stuff, for anybody. So if you get somebody come in your life who want you to put down these people who have been good to you, then that person has got to go. Because how's it go? A bird is something about a bird in the hand, what, 2 in the bush or some shit, but I don't think so. If you have a bird in your hand, don't worry about the 2 that's in the bush, because you're not sure about those. So if you have these people in your life that are loving you, don't worry about this one that come along and want all of your time and they want to take you away from your loved ones. Do not be one of those people who, when you get a good man or a good woman, or you think is a good man or good woman in your life, that you put everybody else aside. No. Time away from your partner is fantastic. It gives you time to miss each other. And if you don't feel like you can trust this person when they're out of your eyesight, why are you with them? Is it just you? Or have they given you reason to believe that they can't be trusted? Think about what you're doing when it comes to relationships, when it comes to people, because it's all based on your mental health. I take this thing so seriously that I feel like if I was a politician, I would definitely have laws against lying in relationships and cheating in relationships. These things would be punishable by law. That's me. Why? Because they have the power to be fatal. They have the power to be fatal. Too many people's lives have been ruined by failed relationships. People saying that they love them and then treat them completely opposite to that. Too much is very destructive. And if you mess up a parent's head, the children suffer. So therefore, you need to think before you fucking try to do something like that. Because this person that you're doing it to is not the only one who's going to suffer. Their job is going to suffer. So everybody who come into their establishment is going to suffer. Their children is going to suffer. All their relationships suffer. So if you don't have this person's best interest at heart, then you need to leave them alone instead of doing that dumb shit that you do to break them down. It's against the law. In my kingdom, it would be against the law. Punishable by law. That's me. No apologies. How many people commit suicide because of rotten relationships? How many people kill their partner? How many children's lives get messed up because of the toxic behaviors that they see one parent dishing out to the other in their household? It's too destructive to be taken lightly as we take it. We take it too lightly. I wouldn't do that. I take relationships very seriously. It's either you're with me or you're not with me. Either way, it don't matter to me because I'm going to shine. I'm going to shine. And I know how to shine very well. By myself. Yes. So, that is your reading, Libra. I hope that you found this information helpful. And I wish you the very best going forward with your relationships. Your relationship saga, as the case may be. Thank you so much for watching. Until next time. Bye-bye.